Thank you, Craig from Beyond the Grave.
Thank you, post Craig.
I think Craig is still helping us out a little bit.
He's here in spirit
He gives us his blessings. He likes to, he watches over us from a better place.
with his 1,000 yard stare.
His expressionless. I've actually got like, you know how they have the little angel and the demon on their shoulders in the movies? I've just got
Yep.
two little Craigs, both of them equally as expressionless.
How's it going? What's new?
Ah, lots. I'm back from the Gold Coast.
How was that?
It was actually a very good weekend at both parks. The weather was insane. Um, it's starting to feel a lot like summer.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep. Wednesday's gonna be gross.
yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I wasn't looking forward to today, Monday, and it delivered. Boy, oh boy, we are living in we are living in Australia again.
We sure are.
Yeah. No, other than that, it was a great weekend though.
Nice.
Um, alas, only one side of Kansas Twister was running,
Oh no.
so I am still only halfway through that credit.
Oh, you'll get there. You'll get there.
I'm sure it'll be open in January, surely.
You'd hope so.
But I've been told I got the better side anyway.
Which side did you get?
Yellow,
Okay. Yeah.
um, which had some nice punch to that first turn. I liked it.
Like it's a cute little ride.
Yeah, does the job.
Yeah. Serviceable.
Good little family coaster.
Yeah.
Movie World was actually, you know what? Today is the Let's Be Nice to Movie World episode.
Okay.
They look. Obviously, there's some ride closures that are out of their control. There's still a little bit of work to be done in operations and stuff, but overall, this was a much more pleasant visit than any I've had recently.
That's promising.
Um, Especially in terms of like staff, like attitude and stuff as well.
Right.
Lots of it felt a little bit closer to Dreamworld in terms of the every staff member has a smile on their face and seems like they want to be there and
Well, that's good.
yeah,
It's needed that for a while.
yeah, it was good to see.
Did you happen to dine at Stars Terrace?
Well, we went there in the afternoon because I was going to go over there for lunch, and then I ended up running into our friend Heidi and our friend Talis, and
Nice.
we kind of just hung out and went on some rides. And so we went in there for a late lunch, and they had stopped serving food,
Right.
but we did get a cocktail there.
And how are they?
Um, it was a good cocktail. Um, I like Stars Terrace. It's nice. It's a little, I'm trying very hard not to compare it to Jane's because they're not the same thing.
No.
But it does feel a little, I don't know, like it. I expected a little more from it,
Yeah.
and I will say the one thing is the prices.
Oh, a bit exy.
It's yeah, it's expensive. Um, I just thinking off the top of my head, when I went to Jane's for lunch on my day at Dreamworld, I got my meal and a drink for $33, keeping in mind that that includes a discount because I'm a pass holder.
Right.
The just the cocktail at Stars Terrace cost me 23.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, you know, for $10 extra I can get the meal and a drink. at chains compared to just the drink. And there's some things on that menu that are very expensive. There's a $39 sundae.
$39 Sunday.
An ice cream sundae
Oh,
for
that's
$39.
what's in it?
I remember that it's 5 scoops of ice cream, so it's a big sundae. But I don't know.
That's
For
still a
30,
lot of money for a Sunday.
yeah, for $39, you'd want it to have the cure for something.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's yeah,
Want it to do my taxes.
yeah. This Sunday better change my life. No, I overall like I liked the little memorabilia wall that they've got up. Some cute, some cool touches in there. I liked that. And the menu, like having not gotten a chance to try anything on the menu did look good, just a little bit expensive.
Right.
But yeah, it's nice to have another dining option there.
They needed something that was more of a sit down a la carte kind of situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Which also, though, I would say then, I am a little disappointed that it went kind of down the sports bar looking route.
Yeah, it does seem very sports bar, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it feels like, because they already had a bar. Like, they have Dirty Harry's.
Yep.
I feel like what they were missing was more of the sit down dining experience. So I would have rather that they lent in on the restaurant side rather than the bar side, because it definitely
Right.
did. Like I said, they stopped doing food when we went at like 3 o'clock, so it was just a bar. It's like, yeah, like cool. It's nice to have one, but you've already got one.
I guess because it's right at the front of the park, it's more in people's minds, whereas I think people forget Dirty Harry's exists.
That's true. They do. The other thing is that I don't know what's going on with the Casablanca restaurant. It
Oh,
seems like,
the Rick's Cafe Americain.
yeah. It seems like sometimes I go up there and it's open and it seems like it's well trafficked, and then this time I went up there and it's completely closed.
Is it still a buffet?
It was a buffet the last time I went.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is with it, or why it's seemingly, maybe they only use it in peak season. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Having not some it not being with me not being a regular, I don't go often enough to notice when it is and isn't going. So, like, I'll
Yeah.
maybe go twice a year if that.
Yeah. Well, usually I go in peak season, so I feel like in terms of things being open, I usually get the most that there is possible. So maybe that's why. Maybe it is just a seasonal thing. I don't know. Yeah, but overall, good day at Movie World. DC Rivals was running really, really, really well.
Oh, nice. How are the
Got
ops?
front row ride for the first time.
Lovely.
Yeah, running really, really well. Wild West Falls, I went on it a couple of times. It has. Have you ever experienced there being audio in the TP Village section?
It's been a hot minute since I think I was like, because I rode it when it first opened, like back in the day, and I'm sure there was, but I couldn't tell you what the audio was.
Because I had never heard audio there before. There'd been smoke effect, like there was. I remember there being smoke coming out of one of the teepees, like as if to imply that there's a fire in there or whatever. But there was audio this time,
Right.
and I just have a question. I'm not going to throw out any accusations, but I want to know who wrote the audio and whether they did so with any knowledge of actual Native American language.
Probably not.
Because sounds a little like, and I could be completely wrong, it sounds a little like what a white person would write if they were told
Yeah.
if they were told to write an impression of Native
Native
American
American.
language.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Which, you know, I don't want to call it problematic until I know that that's the case for sure. But I definitely, it was the first time I heard it, and I was like, oh, ooh,
But
ooh,
being that it was done in the 90s, that would not surprise me, especially if it was still the original audio.
yeah. Well, I'm not sure if it is the original audio because, of course, it's been the theming in there's been renovated a couple of times. So who knows when that was implemented and what the story behind it is. But yeah, I'd never noticed that before, and I was kind of a bit like, oh, not sure I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
From memory, that's what I, yeah, remember. Sort of some generic chanting that does not sound authentic.
yeah, that's it. It was. I feel like it was only one voice speaking, but whatever was being said did not feel like authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, it seemed to be doing okay though. Like I'd heard things about the theming being all not working and being run down, and there were some things that didn't work, but like the situation's not as bad as I'd been led to believe.
Well, the thing is, with these rides, when you are including sort of depictions of cultures other than Western culture in it, especially if it's going for like an old movie type of thing, they're generally going to be a little bit problematic. Like, think of Jungle Cruise with their depiction of,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, exactly.
tribes people. It's not exactly the most, you know.
The only thing with Wild West Falls that I noticed, we noticed on our second ride because we've got back row seats. There is a huge pothole in the bottom
Oh
of the
yeah,
backwards drop.
yep. That's why when I was there last time, that Blake and Riley kept on calling it Pothole the Ride.
Oh yeah, I haven't noticed it before, but we got back row on my second ride of the day, and it oh slams you right up the ass.
Ooh,
It
and not in that fun way.
no, not in a good way. Um, what else do I have to report? Had a close look at Superman, the
Yeah,
Flash, to see what's going on.
you see much?
Superman's launch looks like it's in the process of being reassembled. Like
Okay.
there's parts there, and the cables are reattached but not tensioned, and so it looks like there's stuff happening, which is good news. The one thing that we did notice, and we were not sure, like what this indicates, is that they had put little strips of like caution or construction tape were tied at various points all around the track.
Okay.
Not just the launch track either. Like there was some on the camelback and some on the turn beneath the top hat. So I don't know if there's some other issues like track wear or structural issues or something. Because I can't see what those pieces of tape would be marking if they're just looking at the launch.
Right.
I don't see what the like the top hat maybe if they wanted to mark for particular heights or whatever. But I don't see what the final turn has to do with the launch. So I hope that that's not a sign that there's more issues than just the typical Intamin accelerator stuff. But the the good news is, of course, that it does appear that they are well into the process of fixing issues.
Fingers crossed.
I don't know what's going on with Flash though. It was still, the train is still off the track and sitting over in a maintenance area.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be having much luck, does it?
No, I really thought maybe it would because I always was kind of the opinion that maybe half the reason that they were having so much difficulty with it at Wet and Wild was that the maintenance at Wet and Wild are of a very different specialty. Like maintaining a water slide or a water pump or whatever is very different to maintaining a roller coaster. So they probably would have had to call in people from Movie World or SeaWorld whenever they had problems to come and support, and it just ended up slipping down the priority list or whatever. So I
Right.
thought maybe once it's at Movie World, it'll be there, it'll be easily accessible, and it'll be with a maintenance team who work with roller coasters all the time. But yeah, it seems like whatever's going on is still going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was the best choice for them to put in there.
No. No, in hindsight, I probably wouldn't have wasted the time and the money. Um, yeah. And speaking of wastes of money, Flight of the Wicked Witch has 2 rows out, and I'm reliably informed by Talus that that has been the case for a long time.
Which 2 rows?
The front row and the second to back row.
That's really strange.
Yeah, apparently the front row has been out for ages, and the second to back row has been out since at least, like Talus had noticed it the last time he visited.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I didn't bother going on it because I didn't feel like putting myself through that. Um, you know, the operations on it as being as they are.
Yep.
Um,
Especially in more of a peak season.
and, well, with 4 seats out.
Yeah, that'd be even slower ops.
But yeah, and look, clearly there's still issues all over the park, but I still felt like it was a more encouraging day. It just felt like this is a park that, this is a good park with issues, not this is a shambles,
Yeah.
which is encouraging. It's a step in the right direction, and I hope that these maintenance issues are resolved quickly, because I feel like it'll be a big help to them once they've got their full lineup of rides back up and running.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
It'll definitely help to, bring some people back. I know that I noticed that the crowds are definitely preferring Dreamworld at the moment.
Yep.
I suspect partly because of Fright Nights. I feel like people are choosing to go to Dreamworld during the day and Movie World at night. But there was a definite, like, Dreamworld was packed. Movie World was quite empty. So, I feel like that the fact that Superman and Flash and Scooby are all down is probably playing a role in that. So, it'll definitely help them again once they can get those back up and running.
Fingers crossed. King Claw is looking great.
What is, sorry?
King Claw.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. The theming and the queue look really good. And the photo op out the front. Can confirm that the object that the tentacle is holding in the middle of the queue, which we mentioned last time, it is a buoy.
Ah, nice.
So that's pretty cool.
I just think that the new orientation is just so much better.
It's gonna be really cool. I finally got to have a look at, like, kind of get it in my head exactly where it's placed, because I haven't been there since the structure's gone up.
Yeah.
And what's going to be really cool is standing either like at the very entrance to Ocean Parade underneath the shelter, or on the other side, like over towards Tailspin.
Hmm.
You're probably going to get like this big rush of wind.
And that'll be cool in and of itself.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool to see it swing over the top like that and get that big rush of air that comes at you.
I'm looking forward to King Claw merch.
Yeah, I feel like they could do some interesting stuff with it. Some very yeah, I'd like to see what art style they go with to accompany it, I guess.
Oh, speaking of merch, the images of the Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster merch dropped this week, I believe.
That's right, yes. And I love it.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
more of this movie world. Like,
it's funky, it's fun.
let's give snaps to movie world, because we rarely do it. Snaps movie world.
Yeah, oh, I love that merch. I really want to get that pattern shirt
Yeah, it looks really cool, right?
once it drops. Have you seen the what is being interpreted by some as a teaser for the potential date?
I have not.
So Movie World posted, I believe, earlier today. Let me just get my Instagram up to double check. Yes, so earlier today, Movie World posted a picture, and it is the Scooby Gang and the Mystery Machine outside the entrance to Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster.
Yep.
Looks
Is this the
pretty.
one that Mr. Yum Yum...
Yeah, the one that Mr.
Yep.
Yum Yum has edited.
Yep.
So looks pretty, fairly innocuous. Like it's nothing too exciting. The caption just says, "Get ready to do it all over again when the Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster officially returns this December to Movie World Australia." So December confirmed. Pretty innocuous looking photo. Nothing really more to it, you'd think.
Yeah.
Some people started reading into the photo, and Movie World seems to be more than willing to let them do so.
Really?
So, in the photo, Scooby is holding up two peace signs.
Okay.
Shaggy is holding up one peace sign. And Daphne has a hand on her hip with four fingers pointed towards the
Really?
camera. And depending on like the orientation and the direction that you read it, people have come up with different dates about how that could be a cryptic hint. So Dane from Dane's Theme Park Life commented, does this mean officially December 1? And Movie World replied an eyes emoji and a magnifying glass emoji. But I've seen people interpret it as December 26th. People are just interpreting the numbers that they're holding up with their fingers. It's being read into. I think Dane posted a version of it with them circled on his Instagram story as well.
Right. That's an interesting theory. And honestly, I'm happy to see engagement from the VRTP social media team.
They've been doing pretty strongly with this, I think, compared to how they did with Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, they really screwed the pooch with Wizard of Oz, so it's good
Yeah.
to see them like learning from their mistakes.
There seems to be like good. They're making engaging posts. They're hyping. They're building up for it, which is good to see.
But yeah, so were you there? Was it? Do you see any of the Fright Night stuff, or?
Unfortunately, I didn't go to Fright Nights. I was led to believe I had a Zoom meeting for work on Saturday evening, so I decided to just go to Dreamworld during the day because there was no Fright Nights on Sunday.
Right.
So I decided, all right, well I'll just do days, Dreamworld and Movie World, and as it turned out, my work meeting got cancelled, so I very much could have gone to Fright Nights.
Oh, how annoying!
By the time that decision was made, it was already too late. But I did see all of the various decorations that were around and everything that was still set up from Fright Nights, and there was some cool stuff.
Nice,
Um,
nice.
I really do. I keep intending every single year. I'm like that's like the number one thing I've got to get to this year is Fright Nights, because I've still never done it, and every year it just doesn't quite work out. But 2026 Fright Nights, hold me to it.
I've never been to one, so I'm curious to see it.
I'm very. I think it would be right up my alley. I do like a scare maze. I also do like when a theme park does an event that's a little bit more. I mean, it's not 18 plus, but it's a little bit more adult.
Mm,
Um, and I think that that's something that our theme parks, particularly the ones at the Gold Coast, but also some of the others, could do more of.
right.
Like having nighttime events that are adults only.
Mm,
So I feel like Fright Nights, even like beyond the scare maze, is just for that more adult atmosphere, is something that I could really enjoy.
yeah, for sure. I'm also just because I don't think I've ever been able to see any of the Halloween events for any of the parks. So was it
Mm.
Spooky Nights for SeaWorld or what are they? I think it's just Happy Halloween for
It's Happy
Dreamworld.
Halloween at Dreamworld, yeah. They were setting up for Happy Halloween when I was at Dreamworld. Unfortunately, I had to leave the park early because a big thunderstorm hit,
Oh,
and all the rides closed because lightning in the area. I looked at the forecast and it was not going to pass
that's a
in
shame.
time. So I was just like, right, I'm going to hit the road before the roads get dangerous. But but at the time that I left, they were like getting all set up for it. And from what I've heard, it's more of like a family friendly event, kind of targeted more at whole families, like the more of the trick or treating aspect rather than the horror aspect.
Yep.
I don't know anything at all about Spooky Nights. And I do wonder if maybe it kind of gets the short end of the stick because Fright Nights is so big.
I think it's two different markets. Fright Nights
Mm,
is definitely for adults and teenagers, I guess. But Spooky Nights is definitely a kids event.
yeah, which is smart.
100%.
Yeah, I don't I just never hear much about Spooky Nights, so I don't know. Maybe it is just a matter of one of them's just done much better than the other, but I feel like I always get the impression that whenever October comes around, they're far more focusing all their resources and energy on Fright Nights.
Well, the thing is, yeah, I think they can afford to do the two pronged approach because they've got two parks to split those demographics between.
Exactly.
Whereas Dreamworld have to go with the more family friendly one because they don't have the option of doing an
Yeah.
adult version and a kids version, and
Yeah.
their target market is families. So I get why they opt for
Mm.
a a tamer option.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely need to get up there at one point for I mean, I'd like to do all three of them,
Mm.
but definitely at least Fright Nights. Um, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, didn't get to go this year. It turns out I could have, but I was not to know that at the time.
That yeah, that's unfortunate, but these things happen.
Yeah. Ah, what else is going on? How's things been for you?
Oh, got sort of a yeah new man in the life, which is very lovely.
Ooh,
Um,
we'd love to hear it.
yeah. So his name is Riley, not to be confused with that Sir Mids Riley. But yeah, that's a lovely development. So that's been lovely.
That's great. Good to hear. We love to hear positive developments. Um, Not to use that as a segue,
Okay.
but you've just reminded me that Riley, that that's so mid Riley,
Yeah.
has just shocked us all and revealed that he did a third season of the wheel over there in Europe.
I swear he's all the time perpetually sitting on an entire season's worth of footage.
He's got to be, because like I know that I know that he's working on something now, and he's just so far ahead. Like he he only I'm pretty sure in terms of his long form content anyway. Like obviously his short form content and his live streams, he's doing stuff all the time. But
Yeah.
for his long form content, I'm pretty sure he only posts once a week, and so he's got to be like months ahead,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
which is a good place to be in, I suppose.
Yeah, totally. Thoroughly recommend.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like.
But that being said, it's like you've got to stay disciplined with getting your stuff released. And so I try and commit to the every 3 weeks thing. So I set myself the deadline. But you know, it's hard when you do your long form content. It's quite a chunky edit, and you get it out there, and it doesn't perform the best. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Well, I am thoroughly impressed by the fact that he's done 3 seasons of that. 3 weeks of
Yeah. Well, he's got the numbers like far out.
Yeah.
Like I sit and watch with envy, but also happiness for him.
yeah. I'm mine's all in a weird place at the moment where everything's kind of I've got like 7 different things all at various stages of in progress, and none of them are very close to being finished, so I'm just stressing myself out.
You'll get there.
Yeah. They'll happen. When they happen.
Yeah.
Got a lot more footage from the weekend to work with now, so that's exciting.
Nice. My next episode will be the infamous day where everything went wrong day.
Was that Yomiuri Land?
No, this was what was it? Joypolis and Tokyo Dome City Day.
Oh. See, I've got a day similar to that penned in for my my own Japan trip, and it already stresses me out at the thought of trying to squeeze in 3 parks into a day.
Oh, yeah. I would not recommend that many.
Because I'm doing... Which ones did you do on that day?
The day where everything went wrong.
Yeah.
Joypolis and Tokyo Dome City.
Right, okay. Because I'm doing the same, but I'm adding Hanayashiki.
Okay.
Because it's got literally only one thing I'm interested in, which is Japan's oldest coaster.
Okay.
It's just nearby in Asakusa.
To be fair, we probably could have done 3 in one day, but like we had other things that we were trying to squeeze in that day as well. Like,
Yeah.
I started the day, I went to the Cup Noodle Museum in Yokohama. Because, why not? We also went to Shibuya Station, which is where everything went wrong. We did Joypolis, we did the Bear Paw Cafe in Harajuku.
Very appropriate.
We did Tokyo Dome. Yep, absolutely, bear content. We did Tokyo Dome City, and then I think after that we did the Skytree. So
Yes.
we certainly squeezed a lot into one day.
That is a big day.
And on top of that, there was a lost wallet and, everything sort of ground to a halt. And we still managed to squeeze all that in.
I've started to get very, nervous about doing big days like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it can derail so easily. I've recently just reshuffled completely what I'm doing for my China trip because I was like, oh, I'm actually really nervous I'm going to miss this thing that I really want to do. So I swapped around which parks I'm spending full days at and which ones I'm grouping together into a big day.
Fair enough.
So that I'm going to be less upset if those big days don't go to plan.
It's definitely doable. It's just we also had to slow things down because, Heidi's ankle was also giving her grief, so we couldn't be super fast. And yeah, it's just It was just, yeah, it was a day where just things sort of compounded.
Yeah.
And so it was already ambitious, but with that on top, it just made it stressful.
When one thing goes wrong and it all just, yeah, snowballs.
But yeah, considering how much went wrong, like, we didn't let it ruin the day. Like, we
That's
still managed to do a lot.
that's what's important. You can't let it ruin
Yeah.
your experience.
I'm
Ah,
just sort of looking through the footage now. I was like, yeah, we fit a lot in that day. I'll be interested to see how long the episode goes for, because that Disney Sea episode was the longest episode I've done so far.
what was that, like 55 minutes, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a chunky boy.
Mm, big boy.
But yeah, I'm happy with it. I do know that it's a long episode, but you know, I still think that there was enough content in there for it to be interesting. But I do know that it's a commitment for people to sit down and watch, which I think is why the numbers haven't been amazing.
Ah, that's all right. We need to get you a Super Speed Cool Cool Bear shirt.
Oh, absolutely.
I was talking about that with Heidi this weekend.
Because it doesn't exist, does it, anymore?
No,
The
it's
ride.
gone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But now you're our Super Speed Cool Cool Bear.
Absolutely.
Ah. Oh my god, I just got Super Speed Cool Cool Bear as my random roller coaster on RCDB while
Nice.
looking for things to talk about.
Your phone's listening to you.
It's yeah, the internet is listening to me.
Yeah.
Hey, FBI agent.
The FBI agent's just rolling his eyes, going, "Oh God, not roller coasters again."
These guys don't shut up. I'm now looking at it more in depth than I ever have before because I usually just go, haha, Super Speed Cool Cool Bear, that's a funny name, and I don't actually look at the coaster.
Was it
It
a
looks
Vekoma?
really, really bad.
Was it a Vekoma Junior?
No, it was, well, they don't know for sure, but it looks like it was a coaster built by Samico.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a Chinese knockoff.
But it was a similar layout, though. Am I?
I mean, no, not really. It's kind of similar to like one of those really bad jet coasters,
Okay.
but somehow even worse. And yeah, it doesn't look. It has like a bunch of little dips, and like 180-degree turns basically.
Right.
I do love that the sign says, "Come on, don't hesitate." What?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah. I don't know where I got Vekoma Junior in my head, but
I
yeah.
think the train does look quite similar to the like standard Vekoma Junior coaster train.
Right.
That the Vekoma Junior coasters quite often did have that like steam train lead car.
Well, I'm sort of looking through the photos now, and there's one shot where it's the steam train, and then there's another shot where it's just like a different look, like a regular looking coaster train.
Oh yeah,
With
I'm
it.
seeing that now too. Wonder if they must have got new trains for it at some point. I don't know. It's gone now though. It's deceased.
R.I.P. Super Speed Cool Cool Bear.
You will be missed. Not because you were good or anything, but just because of your funny name.
Yeah. When I go back to Japan eventually, I do want to do the weird bumper roller coaster in that zoo.
Oh, slope shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you count that?
Probably not.
That's one that is really
But it's
it's I'd have to write it and make up my mind.
it's so unique that like I need to do it.
Oh yeah,
Like it's
100%
such
I
a
need to
rare
do it.
credit if you do count it as a credit.
There's this other one in Japan that I've been trying to find, trying to think of what it is or was, and the unfortunate thing is that I can't remember as well whether it still operates or whether it's defunct. But it was kind of like, is it Bob Slider? It's got like those roller wheels that you have on some slides,
Right.
almost like a conveyor belt, but it's a coaster, and it's in Japan. I know that, and I feel like I've seen it in a YouTube video or something before. But I've been trying to find it to talk about it for a video, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called or where it was. And I've been scrolling through Japan's RCDB page, and I just cannot find it.
Right.
It's really bugging me. Japan has some weird stuff.
And that's why we love it.
Ah, Japan. Never stop being you.
I still miss I still I'm stinging for some more Fammy Chicky.
Mmm. Yum. I
I s-
just want. Look, Japanese vending machines in general. I see
Oh, there were
normal
some
vending
wacky ones
machines.
that we saw when we were at Fuji-Q Highland.
Mm,
Like there was seafood vending machines.
yeah.
It was
It's
just like,
Japan is so different because I see vending machines in Australia and I just don't pay any attention to them. But you see a vending machine in Japan, you're like, ooh, what's in that?
what's in that one? Yeah.
Like it's like a whole economy of vending machine stuff over there.
I'm just trying to see if I can find the shop where we found the vending machines with the seafood in them.
They're- They'll put anything in a vending machine over there.
Actually, I didn't film it. I think Heidi did.
Ah,
So I'd have to go through messages from her.
never here when we need her. You hear that, Heidi? I'm calling you out.
Shakes fist at the sky.
Old man yells at cloud. Uh,
Oh, there was one of those things like I tried going when we were in Seoul. I tried going up the Lotte World Tower and then had a panic attack in in the queue line and noped out at the last minute. And then the next day, Heidi went up there. She was like, "Yeah, you wouldn't have coped,"
yeah, I can
and
see
sent me
that.
photos. I was like, "Nope, nope,
I've
nope,
done
nope."
Taipei 101, which used to be the tallest building in the world back in the day.
Skytree was enough for me.
Yeah, I can imagine it would have been. Okay, I found one weird Japanese coaster that I didn't know existed.
Oh, found it. Okay, so yes. Yep, there's like octopus and seafood in one vending machine.
Wouldn't you be worried it would go off in there?
That's the thing. I did not know what to make of it all. Like it's all some very perishable items.
Yeah, that feels very things you should not put in an unaccompanied vending machine. Because what if no one buys anything from that vending machine for an extended period of time?
Yeah, I'm assuming that there's someone that's in charge of like replenishing the stock that's in it.
Hmm. I guess so. There'd have to be.
Apparently, right now there's a major outage that's internet outage that's taken down like some prominent services. So things
Uh,
like Amazon, Fortnite,
oh,
Snapchat.
like generally.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like an AWS outage.
oh. I love that
Duolingo, Roblox.
your second one was Fortnite.
It's literally on the list I'm seeing
Really
on in
important
front of me.
services. Amazon, Roblox.
Alexa, Snapchat, Fortnite, ChatGPT.
Oh, Chatty G's down.
Yeah.
Whatever are we gonna do?
Oh gosh.
Did you hear Boris Johnson say Chat GPT?
No.
So he did an interview. I swear this man continues to get weirder every time I think it's impossible for him to get any weirder. So he he did this interview and he goes, "Do you use AI?" And he pronounces it like that, like AI.
With just like a weird intonation.
A weird intonation and a weird pause between the A and the I, like AI. And then and the interviewer's like, "Yeah, yeah, I use AI," and he's like, "Do you use ChatGPT?"
Yeah,
I
that's
love I love ChatGPT. I
that's
swear.
peculiar.
He's trying to be a meme, I swear.
Mm.
It's so weird. The way he says the color blue as well. Blue.
Yeah. I'm sure that's probably on a laundry list of wacky things about that gentleman.
Oh yes.
Which we won't get into right now.
I, I I enjoy him as a meme now that he is no longer in politics.
Mm.
He's an interesting fellow.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, what did you think of Riley's first episode in Germany?
Full disclosure, I am halfway through it.
Okay.
Um, I have a tendency to have a short attention span when it comes to YouTube, which is probably really ironic. Um, but I tend to watch things in like chunks because I'll sit down for like 10 minutes and watch it and then like want to do something else or want to work on my own stuff
Fair enough.
or whatever. But I'm excited for him that he got Europa Park first spin
Yeah, that's
because
that's a hell of a first spin.
I know that like some of his previous I know he didn't get Thorpe Park at all in the UK. Like it's the risk of the game that he's playing there that he very well could have gone the whole 7 days without going to Europa Park. He also said Fantasia Land is obviously the other one that he really wants to go to, and we don't know for sure that he's going to get there yet either. So, um, yeah, I'm happy for him that he got to go to Europa Park, even if he did have to show up there after opening, and which is just for Europa Park is just a thing that you cannot do.
Yeah, it's like Disney Sea. You've got to, if you want any chance of getting onto any of the things at Fantasy Springs, you've got to rock up in a couple of hours before opening.
Mm. Like I got there at pretty much opening, but I only spent 1 day there, and I got nowhere near getting through all the things I wanted to. I was like exhausted from even trying. It's a huge park.
Mm.
It's unbelievably big.
Yeah, that's one of the bucket list parks, definitely.
Mm. Yeah, don't miss it. It's incredible. Definitely will be back there.
2027.
Yes, 2027.
So yeah, 2026 will just have to be like a season 2.5. I don't know.
Well, if you were to release every 3 weeks, how far will season 2 take you in terms of like?
Probably halfway through 2026.
Okay, so you can get a season 2.5 out of like Big Banana, Scooby Doo.
Yep. Royal Easter Show.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, you can squeeze some more
Yeah, absolutely.
content. What have you thought about trying to do Australia's alpine slides, like the toboggans?
I
'Cause you've
did
already
think
done
about that, but I think that would be a sidetracked series.
Fair enough. Because I know that
Um,
there's some at parks that don't have coasters, like Toboggan Hill Park and
yeah, which
Fun
is right
Fields.
near a friend's place, so I might just have to check that one out.
Worth looking at.
Yeah.
The side quest that I really want to do soon, if I can, is The Ginger Factory.
Oh yeah, the dark ride, the boat ride.
Yeah, I was talking about it with Talus yesterday. Oh my god! Apparently, it is just so good.
Like it's a small world for Australia.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that I managed to capture Heidi's reaction to the fever dream that is It's a Small World.
it's an experience.
Oh, 100% it is. And it's just like knowing exactly what it entailed and Heidi having no idea what it entailed just
Yep.
made it all the more sweeter.
Oh, 100%. I can imagine.
It's one of those things. It's like seeing the opera house with a tourist, sort of seeing someone who's doesn't know what to expect. It's so good.
It's that's yeah, that'll be. I have only done It's a Small World in once when I was in Tokyo. Actually, is there a version of it in Shanghai?
I don't know. I didn't do it at the original one because it was closed when I went into
Ah,
Disneyland in Anaheim. But I've done it at Paris and I've done it at Tokyo.
attractions. I need to. I probably should already be planning out this game plan here because like I only know the real famous things that are at Shanghai.
Are you doing Disneyland?
Yes, I am doing Shanghai Disneyland. I'm only doing one day though,
Okay, that's yeah. I don't think you need more than one.
because I know about the three coasters that are there, and I know they have the Rapids ride and the soaring.
Oh yeah.
Um, I'm just scrolling through now to see what else they have. They have a Zootopia dark ride,
Okay.
um, which is interesting. I I'm not seeing many of the classics here. Jetpacks. What do you mean jetpacks?
Do tell.
Prepare for liftoff with jetpack technology that lets you swoop and sweep high above the skies of Tomorrowland. If you've ever dreamed of flying solo, the future of transportation has arrived. This astro adventure will leave you breathless.
I'm
Oh
sure it's
no,
like a
it's just
simulation of jetpacks. They wouldn't let people control anything like that.
I'm looking at it. It looks like a flat ride of some sort.
Right.
It's very hard to tell from the way that the photo was taken, but yeah, looks like just a flat ride of some sort. I'm
Right.
not saying like they don't have. Huh, that's interesting. It doesn't appear like they have even any of their own takes on like the classics.
Mm.
Usually there's like there's kind of the same, not necessarily the same attractions, but the same kind of staple bits and pieces that all the Disneylands kind of share. I guess Tomorrowland is Tron.
Yeah.
Fantasyland has the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Yeah, I actually feel like I can pretty comfortably get through this in one day, actually, looking at it. There's not that much more beyond the coasters. I'll do the Zootopia Dark Ride.
Like the thing is, you could always fill a couple of days there, but you don't need a couple of days there
Yeah.
if you only just want to do the highlights.
Yeah. Like, I'll do the three coasters. I'll do the Zootopia Dark Ride. I'll do the Rapids. Maybe I'll do Winnie the Pooh.
Is there like a Pooh's Honey Hunt there?
It's called The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and it's a dark ride. So I
Right.
imagine it's similar, if not
Because that was
similar.
very cute.
I'll do that. And then beyond that, it looks like it's more focused on like interactive experiences and characters and stuff.
Okay.
Um,
I think they've got quite a lot of like Marvel stuff there, don't they?
yeah, there's like a whole Iron Man bit and a Marvel Universe Gardens of Imagination. That'll be interesting. I can probably go around and check out some of that. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's always a must do.
So that'll be a must do. Peter Pan's Flight as well.
Peter Pan's Flight. I've done it. Didn't change my life.
It exists.
Yeah,
It,
100%.
it's one of the Disney rides of all time.
It's definitely one of the Disney rides.
It is one of them.
I I would say you could skip it, but that's just me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I did that when I was in Paris.
I will. Depends on the lines on the day. We'll see how we go. I forgot to check what its opening hours are as well. Because we'll see how long I stay there. Park hours. I have to move you out of the way so I can see the park hours. This website is too fancy for me.
Mm.
Unavailable schedule. Okay. Interesting. Well, it is open till 10 o'clock most nights, by the 9:30 or 10 o'clock most nights, by the looks of things.
Okay.
So we should be good.
I thoroughly recommend rechecking to see opening hours in the week that you get to places, so you don't have a situation like we did with Yomiuri Land, where they changed their opening hours after we'd booked and planned the trip.
I'm not set on like the order that I'm doing things. That'll depend on like when things are open when I get there.
Right.
It'll. I imagine, because it's not peak season there, so I'm fully expecting that some parks even may be closed on particular days. So I'll move and shake around. Okay. It's decided to give me a heart attack by saying that Shanghai Disney's schedule is unavailable for the entire week that I'm there, but I'm assuming that's because they determined the schedule a little closer to the date.
Right.
Because there's no way that it's a Disney park. There's no way it's closed.
Do they have a Splash Mountain equivalent there?
No, they have the Rapids,
Oh, okay, right.
which should be interesting. But yeah, well, I've obviously only done one Disney park, but I've never been kind of thought of a Disney Rapids ride before.
Yeah, neither had I. I'm just trying to find a map.
It'll be interesting. Definitely the Disney park that I have known and heard the least about.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Will it be good? I guess is a big question.
So Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is like their Big Thunder Mountain equivalent.
Yep. And Tron is their Space Mountain equivalent.
Right.
Which I think is a good trade-off, actually.
It doesn't seem to be a very big Disney park.
No, it's not huge. I mean, it only opened in 2016 or something like that.
Right.
So it's not.
Like, they don't even have like a Toontown or anything. It's just sort of Fantasyland.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an interesting one.
It'll be fun. Starting to get a little bit towards the time where I start to get a bit nervous about everything and seeing that everything's going to go to plan.
You'll have a great time.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be good. Yeah. I've been juggling around the parks and trying to figure out, because I planned it with a couple of days where I fit in two parks.
Okay.
And I've just been juggling and shuffling them around because I was like, oh, actually, I really don't want to get there and find out, oh, this coaster is only open in the afternoon or something like that. I'd rather have a full day at, for example, China Dinosaurs Park and Sushu Amusement Land Forest World.
Yeah.
I was told by several people you can do both of those parks in one day, but I am so dead set on getting both of those headlining coasters that I'm like, nah, they're getting a full day. I don't care if I can, I'm not going to.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Like, we had Parque España for the day after Nagashima Spa Land, but I was willing to sacrifice that day at Parque España if Hakuge was closed on the day we went to Nagashima. Because I was like, I'm already missing out on Ijanaika. There is no way I'm doing this trip and not doing Hakuge.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, similar thing for me. I'm like, Dinoconda and Beyond the Cloud. If I miss either of those, I'll be devastated.
Yeah,
So
100%.
I'm giving myself a full day there. Even though I've been told it's possible to do both in a day. Last thing I want to do is turn up to Sushu in the morning and Beyond the Cloud is only open in the afternoon. I'd be devastated. So I think one of the things I am going to do is try and squeeze in Shanghai Haichang Ocean Park into the morning before I go to Disney. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Because they are very close to each other, both in Pudong near the airport.
Okay.
And the only thing I'm going to Shanghai Haichang for is Steel Dolphin.
Great name.
Great name, fantastic name.
Like a heavy metal band name.
Really, really good name. And cool trains too. Live up to the name. They look really cool.
Fingers crossed Riverside isn't hosted on AWS.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it's telling it to us it's recording.
We're still. I can still hear you, so at least some of the functionality's still working. Whether or not we're gonna have to record this episode again later,
Oh, God.
we'll see. Not much we can do about it now.
Yeah, literally, like, just scrolling through Blue Sky at the moment. People are just talking about this outage.
Look it up and see what else. Amazon Web Services. Yeah, no, I don't think this is an Amazon hosted platform. We should be good.
Signal is out.
Robinhood. Lots of things.
Ring doorbells are out.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's terrifying about technology advancing, is that the more things become smart, the more things go down when you have an outage or a cyber attack or anything like that.
Oh, a whole bunch of UK banks are out.
Like, could you imagine a time, like 10 years ago, would you have imagined a time where a cyber attack could take out your doorbell?
Yeah, totally. It's very Millennium Bug, isn't it? Like Y2K.
It's very weird. I mean, nowadays a cyber attack could take out your car.
Oh, yeah. That's why, like, certain appliances and things don't need to be smart appliances.
You don't need my toaster to have
Exactly. Like, what are those weird fridges that connect to the internet? Like, who needs that?
I have seen one before, and you can genuinely post on like Twitter or something like that from your fridge. I'm like, what? Why? Why do you need that?
Oh, apparently PlayStation Network runs off AWS.
Ah. No Ratchet and Clank tonight.
Pokemon Go.
Oh no.
Wordle.
Super into Pokemon Go. I'll be devastated.
Prime Video. Wow, yeah. More things than I thought.
Well,
Clash of the Clans. Oh no, what are people going to
oh
do?
no. Society's over.
Canva?
Oh, wait, actually, that's really annoying for me tonight.
Oh, really?
I use Canva for my thumbnails.
Oh no.
That's going to be, oh, well, I guess I'll have to do that later. Damn, that's ruined my night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just like here thinking about like, oh, I don't really use much that's on Amazon Web Services now that I hear them listed off. And then, yeah, Canva. Oh, actually, I use Canva a lot.
This is like when I went to, what do you call it? Sunshine Coast for Aussie World, and then there were like 2 minutes after we took off, the internet imploded because of the cloud strike or crowd strike outage, whatever it's
Oh,
called.
yeah.
Like we were
Oh, yeah, I
lucky to
remember
get
that.
off the ground. We were so lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that happening.
I literally like turned my phone off on after we landed, and the first thing I got from my housemate was like, "Are you in the air?"
Yeah. It's crazy times we live in.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, I guess I'm not doing my thumbnails tonight. We'll do them another time.
Well, apparently Zoom is hosted by AWS. I think Atlassian software is. So things like Trello and
Riverside, hosted by AWS. Uh-oh.
oh no.
Apparently it is.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O. Hopefully this is recorded locally.
I hope so. Built on AWS's cloud solution and relies on the strength and stability of AWS services.
Fun times. All right. Well, maybe in the interests of we don't know if this is actually going to be a successful recording, maybe we should call it here.
You know, I think you have a point. In the interest of not wasting another half an hour of each other's time for no reason, I feel like a short episode is the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Um,
Where can they find you, Jake?
You can find me at Maloney's Coasters on YouTube. Not that you're ever going to hear this.
Well, you might. We don't know.
You don't know. You can also find me at Maloney's Coasters off-ride footage if you are a content creator who needs off-ride footage of roller coasters. And you can find me on Blue Sky at maloney'scoasters.bsky.social. What about you, Kieran?
You can find me at Ejector Bear Time on YouTube. You can also find my non-coaster related side quest adventures at Ejector Bear Time Sidetracked on YouTube. You can also find me on Blue Sky at ejectorbeartime.bsky.social.
Very good.
Until next time, we don't know if you're hearing this one, but until next time,
You've been listening to
an absolute bunch.
of
Total baloney. What a bunch. Can you hear it? We don't know if it's a bunch. What a bunch.
Could be a bunch.
Is it a bunch? It might be a bunch. I think it could be a bunch.